So I'll go over a little bit of that stuff today because I think the internet is huge. But the different books that you could read, one is Your First Year in Network Marketing. It's by Mark Yarnell.
Mark who?
Mark Yarnell.
Yep.
Y-A-R-N-E-L-L. And here's the thing, people on your team, sometimes when they start a business, I can't spend all this money. If you go on, if you Google used books on the internet, you could probably find a copy of this for $3, $4. We'll ship it to you. And I talked to Mark Yarnell, who wrote the book. I saw that he was doing a networking business, and I called him up. I wasn't interested in his business, but I wanted to talk to him. And when I talked to him, he was in Canada, and I was in this other company, and he said, well, what company are you in? And I told him about all these meetings I would do. Anyone ever been in one of these meetings where it's like this hype session and rah-rah and all this stuff? And so I would do all these meetings, and I would do meetings every day, and all this stuff that they tell you you're supposed to do to be rich. And I would do meetings every day. And then Mark Yarnell said, why are you doing meetings every day? Why are you leaving your house? Now, if you're used to doing something a certain way, and all of a sudden someone tells you that that's not the way to do it, you kind of look at them like a deer in headlights, because you've been doing it so long that way. And it's been working, but not to the extent that maybe you wanted it to. So when I called up Mark Yarnell, I told him I was in a company, and I do meetings, and I do trainings, and I have to fly here, and fly here, and fly here, and fly here, and fly here. And he goes, why are you flying all these places? Bless you. And he goes, I just talk to 30 people a day over the phone from my balcony in Canada. And I send 30 people to a link or a pre-recorded call. And he goes, it maybe takes me an hour to 2 hours to talk to 30 people. And then I go on with my day. My whole goal every day is to get new people to expose them to my opportunity, and not me do the work, but let the system do the work. Now, most people don't talk to 30 people in a month in network marketing, because the first 2 people they talk to are like a ghost, and they go boo, and the people run and hide. They go back to their job. It's safe. So until your pain threshold in what you're doing right now, it gets to a point where you're so aggravated to the point where you have to make something work, most people just stay in, it's like a bad relationship. People stay in bad relationships because it's comfortable. Because if they went out there and had to find a new relationship, a lot of people stay in the relationship they're in. And it could be a relationship with money. It could be a relationship with a person. It could be your boss. It could be the person you work for. It could even be a family member. So you can build. So there's Your First Year in Network Marketing. The other book that I think everyone should read, I think it should be in high schools and colleges, is Think and Grow Rich. But if they put it there, then I guess nobody would be working for the pyramid.
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, so Think and Grow Rich is by Napoleon Hill, and they say that most millionaires have read that book about 18 to 20 times. And I can even send you that on audio. If you guys put down your email address, I can email you the audio. And what I like to do is listen to it, put it on my phone or put it in my car, because what happens is your subconscious mind is programmed a certain way. That's why a lot of us have jobs, because that's what we've been trained to do, and it's in our subconscious mind that nothing else is going to work. Even though we say it sounds like a good idea, and you guys will be excited today, and you'll get the concept of what I'm trying to explain, when you get back in your car, your subconscious mind takes over again and it plays this little record that's been played through your whole life, that's been broadcast into you by your parents, your family, your environment. And so what you have to do is you have to reprogram that subconscious mind. And so I listen to audios like Think and Grow Rich. Another one which I like is The Science of Getting Rich. And that one talks about focus.
The science of it.
And I meet a lot of people in network marketing that have 20 years of debt and 20 years of problem, and they think working with me a week is going to solve all that. And it